David Zublick here with your Dark Outpost morning update. Happy to have you with us. Now, the U.S. has just experienced the largest natural increase in murders ever. According to FBI statistics, the national murder rate rose 30% in 2020. The highest rate that it's been in 6 decades. Crime is, it's at an all-time high. Self-defense, it's more relevant than ever before. Now, the fighter flare flashlight, you got to check this out, is my favorite self-defense tool. Why? Well, firstly, the fighter flare flashlight has an ultra-bright strobe light. It's an ultra-bright strobe light that can blind attackers. Secondly, it's powered entirely via built-in solar panels. And third, the fighter flare flashlight comes with a built-in compass, wire cutter, arc lights, and more. Now, I recommend the fighter flare flashlight for all my listeners and my viewers. But remember, there's a drastic backup in the supply chain across the country. All right? So, if you order today, you're going to get your fighter flare flashlight in time for Christmas, plus a 25% discount with this pre-Black Friday special using promo code Black Friday. All right, Black Friday. So go to fighterflare.com. That's fighterflare.com, or just click the link in the description of this video to get your fighter flare flashlight. Say that fast 3 times, but it's a great product. Love it. All right, let's turn to the news and see what is happening since we have updated you on the news previously. Well, the false bravado that Chelsea Clinton displayed at the conclusion of her military tribunal has evaporated because she learned that the Office of Military Commissions intended to execute her by hanging, as it had her mother, for crimes committed against the nation and the children of the world. The decision to hang Clinton, a JAG source told Dark Outpost, was not reached swiftly because Rear Admiral Crandall was initially, uncertain whether legal precedents supported the execution of a criminal not convicted of murder or treason. Although the 3-officer panel recommended capital punishment, Rear Admiral Crandall sought counsel instead of making a unilateral judgment. On October the 28th, 2 days after Clinton's conviction, Rear Admiral Crandall asked 6 senior JAG officers to decide whether Clinton should be hanged or spend life in prison at Guantanamo Bay. Until that point, all executions took place after a military tribunal found the accused guilty of murder and or treason, clearly defined capital offenses worthy of hanging, or the firing squad. Trafficking in foreign children, as opposed to American ones, muddied the waters, according to Rear Admiral Crandall, but also admitted that the severity of Clinton's crimes paralleled her mother's. For 9 days, JAG's brightest legal minds pondered Clinton's fate, ultimately concluding that, Chelsea Clinton would indeed be hanged. Chelsea Clinton's crimes, in which she's been convicted, and wanton disregard for child safety and welfare leave us no choice but to support a death penalty. Her lack of remorse at her tribunal leads us to believe, they concluded, that lifelong imprisonment will not benefit her. Upon learning her fate, Hillary's daughter collapsed in a tearful fit. "You can't hang me. I'm a mother. What about my children? They'll be left motherless," Clinton said to Rear Admiral Crandall. Crandall snapped back, "I guess you should have thought of that before you ruined the lives of thousands of mothers and children." And with that, on the morning of November the 6th, Chelsea Clinton's neck snapped, ending over 30 years of Clinton carnage. We reported to you the other day that Governor Gavin Newsom of the state of California had been arrested and taken to Guantanamo Bay. Well, he had a rude awakening, literally, when he first opened his eyes Monday morning following an 11-day-long vaccine-induced coma that he fell into shortly after receiving this COVID-19 booster shot. The first thing Newsom saw through eyes open to narrow slits were a Navy physician removing an intubation tube from his mouth and Rear Admiral Crandall looming over the hospital bed in which he lay. Newsom tried to cough, but he didn't have the strength at that point. Frail and gaunt, the ever-thin Newsom had lost so much weight that he looked more inhuman than human. He winced as if in pain as the physician waved a penlight before his eyes. Rear Admiral Crandall told him, "We're delighted you're still with us." Well, he's there now at Guantanamo Bay and will be facing a military tribunal, according to Dark Outpost sources. But you need to be aware that someone purporting to be Governor Gavin Newsom has resurfaced. The deep state has unveiled a Gavin Newsom doppelganger only days after we reported that the real Gavin Newsom had become seriously ill after getting his third COVID-19 jab. Now, we were the only ones to report conclusively that he'd been taken into military custody and shipped to Guantanamo Bay to face a military tribunal. Other conservative sites, at least have acknowledged the prolonged silence and absence from Gavin Newsom and that they were related to the COVID-19 shot. The doppelganger that is currently playing the part of Gavin Newsom claims he decided to skip the climate change summit that he was supposed to attend to go trick-or-treating for Halloween with his children. As more details on this story become available, of course, Dark Outpost will bring them to you. A brothel in Austria is providing COVID-19 vaccinations. A brothel is offering free COVID-19 vaccinations and giving free vouchers to anyone over 18 who agrees to get the jab. Free vouchers for what? To the brothel, of course. In exchange for the COVID shot, visitors to the Vienna brothel Fun Palace will be offered a free 30-minute session in a sauna club with the lady of their choice. The brothel hopes that their incentive will increase both vaccination rates and client numbers, which dropped because of the pandemic. The Mail Online quotes the Fun Palace as saying, "Due to the pandemic, we have registered a 50% decrease in clients. With this initiative, we hope that the number of customers will rise again." A man named Gerhard, who visited the brothel, said, "I would have gotten vaccinated anyway, but the 2G rule has certainly accelerated things a little. And since an acquaintance of mine organized the action, I thought, let's go for it." So this... Oh, please. The White House has told American businesses that they must not wait to vaccinate employees and to ignore a federal court ruling putting a hold on the OSHA mandate. Deputy White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre told reporters during a briefing, quote, "People should not wait. They should continue to go, move forward, and make sure they're getting their workplace vaccinated." Her comments have triggered calls to impeach the fake President Biden. All right, coming up today on Dark Outpost at 12 noon, Franchot Pearson will be with us with some revelations regarding Donald Trump, John F. Kennedy, and JFK Jr. You're not going to want to miss that at 12 noon Eastern Time. Ginny Silcox is going to go over the Astroworld experiment, this horrific satanic sacrifice to Moloch, which saw the resulting deaths of 10 individuals who attended that concert. And Dr. James Fetzer will be here to update us further on the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. You're not going to want to miss this. 12 noon today on Rumble. You can go to rumble.com to watch the show, or just go to our flagship website, darkoutpost.com, to watch the program. Noon Eastern. This is David Zublick with your Dark Outpost Morning Update.